What up? I want to see how this shit works. I don't know why this thing. My shirt's doing its all weird shit. Maybe it's. Are these not bright enough? It makes it worse, huh? Kinda. Well, let me go full blast here. Oh. There's a certain. There you go. There's a certain number. Okay. Oh, man. No. I do not. I want to configure it for the new hardware. It's the same hardware. I just went in there and, dude, I went and bro. I updated the motherboard. Updated the BIOS software. Updated the BIOS. Went back through. Bro, I thought I fucked up some settings. But this computer kind of just takes a long, the way it does now is it kind of like takes a while to, I don't know, I did some kind of like post-check thing, and it, I don't know, it takes longer, but it doesn't use as much resources or something. But anyway, it actually does seem a little more responsive. This is the part, let's see. No, okay, it's still a little hiccup. Not bad, not bad. Oh, fuck that. Alright. So, alright, I just went shopping, dude. I didn't go nowhere or do anything. Blew all my money. I mean, I went grocery shopping. And it always takes all the money. I was like, man, am I going to do karaoke tonight? No. If I'm going to go... I'm going to go somewhere in the morning for my birthday, me and the kiddo. And if I'm going to do that, then I don't need to waste gas to go and do karaoke in another city. If I'm going to go to, like, a tourist state. So I was like, well, I'm not going out. Because I'm not going to drink tomorrow. I'm going to be around people. I want to enjoy it. I don't want to be an asshole and make anybody's... You know, I'm not having a good birthday if I'm an asshole to someone. Like, if I want to drink and be selfish and it would, like, cause an argument or some shit and make someone feel sad, that's not the kind of birthday I want to have. I'm selfish for my birthday, but I'm also selfless. I like people to join me and have fun. Alright. I'm curious to see how this runs. Memory speed doesn't really matter. So I'm letting it run at its native memory speed, which is 26 megahertz instead of 2600 megahertz instead of the 2900 megahertz. So I just want to see how it runs. I want to see the frame rate, check shit out. Things look way better though, kind of. So I don't know. But yeah, I just want to see how it runs. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna play for a minute. I'm playing. But I'm curious to see I went and fucked with some settings that I needed to fuck with.
Widen the gap. Face off overdrive.
Yeah, we're doing one. Frame rates. It's about the same. I know before I was seeing it hit the 140s.
The advantage is ours. Hold it. Thermal grenade going out. Maintain current posture. Hostile shooter. Thermal grenade thrown. Black Ops took the lead. Let them keep it. They are pressing their advantage. Take control of this. Enemy close.
Yeah. I'm just thinking. That gun's not very
Would
fast.
appear we had a strategic misalignment today.
This is not what I...
Oh, by the way, I watched season 1 and 2 of The Boys. Oh. I don't know. Your girl needs to leave the plastic surgery alone. That's all I'm saying. She was pretty. She was pretty. With a little thin lips. But now that motherfucker looked like a fucking puppet. It's like, leave your face alone, dude. Your lips looked horrible last season. Now you look fucking ridiculous this season. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Starlight bit. Like, why do the women do that? You know what? I watched the Real Housewives, and I watched like these older women who are actresses. And they all got the same fucking inner tube lips. And it's like, bro, come on, man. It's like your shit don't even have fucking definition. It just looks like two fucking, like, vacuum tubes put together. Or, you know, tubes. Surgical tubes. That's what it looks like. It's consistent with surgical tubes. Like, bro, that shit is not even attractive. And then you'll have the ones that hit their fucking just two pot points right here. It makes them look like they're always trying to be sexy all the time. Like, bro, just leave your face alone. Men don't like the duck face. We didn't like the duck face. We don't like the fucking rubber band lips. You're either born with them DSLs or you're not. If you're not gonna have them. Your lip structure's just not right for it. So just stop pumping shit in it, making it look swollen. Looks stupid. You look like you can't even suck a straw. Some of them, I bet you they do have trouble. And it is hard to suck a straw. Like, bro, get the f***. It's
They saw
whatever
a kill
though.
order. The guild is hiding something. Let's dig that shit up.
I'm telling you, dude. I wouldn't date someone that did that. I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to suck on their lips.
Got the lead.
You know, I wouldn't want to kiss them.
HVT is taking fire. Keep the package safe. We took out their HVT.
Why'd he fucking run? Why'd you run, dude?
Hostile HVT located.
By yourself?
Easy peasy.
Enemy HVT is down.
That's how you do it, buddy. He's going so
under
fucking
fire.
slow,
Repeat,
though.
HVT under fire.
But-
Enemy HVT on site. Take him out.
Collapse. I mean, look, you want to do that to your body, that's on you. I'm not gonna bitch about it. I think it looks
They
stupid,
got our
but I
HVT.
don't know. It makes you feel better. That improvement makes you feel better about yourself.
Friendly
And
HVT
Hey,
on
you
site.
know.
Keep them safe.
a lot of people who do that, I think they look prettier
HVT is taking
without it.
fire. Keep the
Just saying.
package safe.
I thought about enhancements,
HVT has been
especially when I was younger.
We took
What
out
blows
their
me away is
HVT.
older women with them. It's like, I guess they do it. I mean, I can understand actresses, but it doesn't even look good. But like, that's what everybody's looking like nowadays, so whatever.
Protect our HVT.
Everybody's got fake titties and fake lips and fake ass. Fucking gross.
HVT
I
under
like
fire.
the way
Repeat,
fake titties
HVT
looked when
under
I was
fire.
like a teenager. But I've never been with a woman that had fake tits that I know of.
They got our HVT. Enemy HVT is down.
So I don't know, but I know that as far as the looks, fake tits look great in clothing, but naked they don't. It's like they look weird
Enemy HVT on site. Take them out.
and they don't
Friendly
bounce right.
HVT on site. Keep them safe.
So it's like I like natural. As far as like now, it's like I rather natural. I mean the fake ones look great, and I'd love to like, you know, kind of like just touch them. But I don't want to be weird about it, you know. I know that a lot of women who have implants, especially when they just get them, they don't care. It's like, hey, you know, they're so proud of them. Hey, I get to touch them, see, you know, because they want to hear, oh, how real they feel. I think if someone let me touch them, I would lie. If it didn't feel real, I think I would lie. Just,
HVT is taking
you know,
fire.
hey,
Keep
because
the
that's why they
package
let
safe.
people touch them is, you know, for that, you know, those compliments. You know, it's like they spent a lot of money on that. It's like saying, hey, you know, it was worth it. And if it's done right, it does look good. You know, like there are some women out there, I've seen porn stars that's got fake ones, and it's like,
We took out their HVT.
you gotta be looking for it. You really gotta be, like, they have really gotten better. It's if you don't fucking
HVT
fill the
under
whole
fire.
fucking
Repeat,
thing up with a
HVT
titty.
under fire.
You know, where it's got that pear shape still, instead of them looking like two little basketballs. Where they still had that natural titty jiggle.
I expect a
But anyway. Hi, my name is Larry. I'm a mammalogist. A mammalogist. Yeah, I study titties. How you doing? I'm gonna put that on my Facebook. Certified mammalogist. But I'm gonna make sure that's not a real fucking word for something.
HVT is taking fire. Keep the package safe.
Jeez. This match feels like it's taking forever. And it really isn't. I didn't even pop. I ain't even paying attention to the frame rate. I mean, yeah.
HVT under fire.
Okay.
Repeat.
It really didn't
HVT
change
under
anything.
fire. Our
didn't,
HVT has
you
been
know-
eliminated. Protect our HVT.
I'm pretty sure it didn't change any settings.
HVT is taking fire. Keep the package safe.
Yeah, it's all off. Now I've updated the BIOS, so it's a new copy. I updated so Windows.
They got our HVT.
I have the preview version, which I shouldn't have the preview version, to be honest. On this one, I should run it. I should have the stable version on this one, but I don't know. I like being an insider. But if you turn on
Friendly HVT on site. Keep
turn
them
on the
safe.
shit about like installing, it'll install like drivers and shit, and it puts old ass drivers that it knows is stable instead of the new current drivers that the
HVT under fire.
company
Repeat,
puts out for their
HVT under
shit.
fire.
it literally will roll back.
Our HVT has been
It keeps rolling
eliminated.
back to a fucking the same driver for like a couple of things for my shit, and it
Protect
and it
our
fucks with it fucks with my other computers because it rolls back to a driver that won't do 5G networks, only 2G, 2.5G networks, and yeah, it's fucked up.
HVT is taking fire.
Um,
Keep the package safe.
So I figured out how to turn that off, and so I updated. I got current drivers for this motherboard.
Enemy
Went to the
HVT is
motherboard's
down. Running out of
website
daylight.
and got
Close it down,
the
Black
current
Ops.
drivers for this motherboard.
Enemy HVT
In the
on
BIOS.
site. Take them out.
It's doing fine, dude. Like legit, everything's smooth.
HVT under fire. Repeat. HVT under fire.
The armory crate's doing that weird thing with So armory crate is
HVT is taking fire. Keep the package safe.
armory crate
They got our HVT.
is
Guild teams are bugging out. Figure out what they were hiding.
armory crate's doing that weird shit. I wonder if I could show you. Where shit's blurred. It's a scaling thing, and I looked it up, and the setting's not on this thing. But for me to switch back to a regular copy, I have to. It's going to perform a clean install. I'm not trying to do all that. Gonna wipe all my info out, which is no big deal. I could just move shit, but I ain't trying to do all that. I'll do it at some point, but it'll need it done, but I could be using my shit. I ain't using my shit. But seems to be working okay. You know? It's definitely running smooth. So my whole thing is, if you have to have a GPU to run AI, why can't they make a more specialized chip? Why can't they use quantum computing run AI. Oh, I think because of the error, huh? I think because of the error fact. There's a lot of errors. I don't know.
Face-off kill confirmed.
It's interesting as
We're
hell, though.
authorized to engage. Protect the guild's interests. We are falling behind.
Okay, through it. I don't even care, dude. I'm just chilling. I think it's smarter to run the XP tokens. First of all, when you're about to get like when we got them all, huh? Who's doing that? Impact grenade reaches the man. You know what I need to do? I got an idea, y'all. If it gives me food. Yeah. Alright. Here's what we're going to do. Why'd I do that? Because I'm stupid. Fuck it. This gun is slow. Oh, I can't fuck with any of it, huh? Everything's where it needs to be, huh? Dude, I am so fucked up. I forget, dude. I want to play good, and I'll sit there and I'll drink, and I'll get aggravated because, you dumb fuck, playing like shit because you're drunk. That's why you fucking not fast enough. And it's like I'm trying to do shit, but it's like, I'm lagging because I'm drinking. Fuck it. So I need to just sit here and bullshit with y'all and just like run it like a robot, like those days I do, just when I go to autopilot, where I'm just like playing, I'm not even paying attention. I'll even get fucking best play and not realize it. Wait, did I get something? Fuck yeah, that's what I gotta do.
Send my barrack out.
I'm back.
Send my back
Yes,
out.
he's back. Anyway. I just don't understand it, man. I mean, I took computers. I do understand it. I don't understand why they're going the route why they hang on to legacy shit so much. Like, bro, computers are still using BIOS. Why? Why are computers still using BIOS? Why do you need fucking a BIOS? Why can't the operating system take over on that?
Say, better fucking say it.
I mean, legit. Why is it still ones and zeros at the end of the day? We just hung on fucking legacy shit, dude. Like, nothing's really changed with computers. That's the thing. Except for the quantum shit. That's different. But
Send a barrack out.
nobody's got a fucking quantum computer in their house. We don't even know why or how that shit works. We really don't know how or why real computers, these computers
I
work.
always get mine in the end. Bring your drone pod online.
But I just don't understand. Look, bro, chips are. I mean, like fuck AI right now. It's not ready. You're not ready. Like, put older chips to do the easy shit.
Terminated.
The chipset could handle some shit, dude. I don't understand why they don't beef up the chipset. There's a lot of shit I don't understand. Like, bro, why ain't you like fixing the real bottlenecks? Fixing the real fucking
PC is nearing
bottlenecks.
zero. Close the deal.
Quantum's the way.
Fucking right, that was personal.
Yeah, I don't think you should be doing. I think where they fucking up is even we don't do the computation on the quantum
Bring us
level.
down.
Most animals can count, and that's a computation, right? I mean, animals know the difference between none and one and a few, right? You gotta know that for survival. You gotta know how many, you gotta be able to assess enemies versus yourself. So, computations for us definitely happen in real time at the speed of light. It's the storage, I think. The storage
You are catching
and the
eyes over here.
main
Keep up
processing.
the effort.
Like, I don't think you need to be processing shit at night. I think there's something else going on. I'd love them to do a study to weigh you and see if you weigh less when you're when you're in REM.
I always get
One less fool.
Like when you astral project, do you do you lighten up just like you do when you die? That's what I want to know. And when you're dreaming, man, if I was a billionaire, dude, if I was a billionaire, I would 100%. I would have a room with all kind of sensors, all spectrums, every spectrum that I could do. The receiving, not emitting. I'd have a scale. The bed would be a scale down to like pentagram. You could use a scale to weigh a fucking 25 of coke. 0.025 of coke. Or 2.25, whatever. It very accurate. And I would sit there and I would like there's things I've definitely like dreamed like under certain circumstances. Like somas, I will dream. You know, taking a soma, I will dream. Shit like that, you know. I forget what else. Adderall kind of kills it a little bit. But what I'm saying is I would do all kind of like experiments, bro. Just, you know, just observing different wavelengths and frequencies and shit like that, and just seeing if there was like some kind of correlation.
We've claimed the lead. Widen the gap. They have the lead. Take it back.
You can't
I don't know. But I would definitely love to do experiments. You know what, dude? In this day, I would totally fucking post it. Like I wouldn't do no live shit because I wouldn't be able to sleep. But like, I would definitely like compile the data and like, hey, look, man. And I would invite people, like, you know,
I see you.
hey, if you want to see what your shit is, you know, then add to the data or whatever. I'd set it up, bro. I'd have it to where I could just do it. I wouldn't want to like do it, say, in where I do my shit.
The advantage is ours. Hold it.
You know, first of all, women, y'all need to be careful. So I mean, that would just no. You know what I'm saying? It's like I wouldn't want to like. You'd have to sign a waiver in case some shit happened, like death. I'd have to get waivers made and shit. In the event of someone had a heart attack, just so happenstance, you know. But no, I'd like set it up to where like, you know, they go, I'd make like, if I was rich, like if I was a billionaire, I could just make a portable setup. I could work on it. I would totally like just become like one of those scientists, dude. It would just go down these different rabbit holes trying to figure different things out. I'd probably blow all the money but you know what I would do? I'd like open up the laboratory to other people because I don't believe in the mad scientist deal. Okay? I don't believe in the mad scientist deal. Where Elon Musk, I think, fucks up is Elon is a mad scientist. He thinks he's the smartest motherfucker in the world. And he may be like one of the smartest motherfuckers in the world, but you can be the smartest motherfucker in the world and be dumb about shit. And actually have someone less intelligent than you be smarter about something and actually understand something more. I mean, look at common sense. Common people understand common sense, where people with intelligence, it's like almost a foreign concept and it has to be learned. You know, so it's like some things are innate, some aren't. So it's like he fucks up by doing shit his way, and from what I hear, he's reluctant. You know, I don't know how well he takes other people's input, but you definitely want other people. And something like this, it's not like a fucking, you know, doing like, it's a sleep study basically, except I just want to see when you dream or when you astral project. I would totally invite people who astral project, and I would like want to see if there's some kind of visual thing that happens. You know, I really want to study the paranormal. I think we just don't have. I think we're close. I just think. I know it's energy. I know it's related to quantum too. Definitely related. That's why we can't figure it out. It's definitely related to quantum. Definitely related to quantum. Because, I mean, even if, this is what it's really about. The best way to look at it is you look at twins. Identical twins. I don't know of a case that they don't have a connection. An instantaneous connection. Literally, I've heard so many stories about twins. One getting hurt and one in California. And the one sitting in New York fucking feels it. Instantly at the same exact time.
Exactly where we want them.
They know when their fucking twin dies. They know when their twin is sick. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I think it's got a lot to do with brain waves. Identical twins would have very similar brain waves. So it's like they're riding the same conduit, and they're kind of like how a cable modem works. It's all these different information and different frequencies riding within this frequency. Well, not different frequencies. It's all this information residing in
They never stood up
the certain frequency. And I've literally heard people's thoughts before, and you know, ask a question and heard a respond. He responded back, and I was like, I didn't say anything. I was like, oh, I thought I heard you say this. Oh, I was thinking it. I've had a lot of instances with that. And you can tune into someone's frequency. That's why I think frequency has a lot to do with it. Like, you somehow, it might not even be frequency. You just might be communicating with each other. And it's usually with people that I'm dating, someone that it's usually emotional. That emotional is bad for like decision making, but good for connection. You connect with emotion. That's why movies work, songs work, commercials work. They use emotion or sex, which is could be an emotion. Feeling sexual. It's an emotion. I guess horny's an emote. So anyway. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe it's not that I'm special. I'm more normal than normal. Because I can feel other people's shit. And we're supposed to be able to. The thing is, I hate the fact that there's no like, hey, it's me. This is my emotion. I'm broadcasting it to you. That's the part I don't pick up on. I just pick up on the emotion. And if it's strong enough, I've literally recently had an emotion that hit me so fucking hard. I was in a good mood. Now, it could have been the monster. But I've had monsters before and never had this happen. They do put me in a foul mood, but I'm literally in the middle of drinking it. So it hadn't had long enough. Literally had this happen as I only had drank half. And I just had this dude, I just anger, and then all of a sudden sadness to where I actually teared up. It like affected me. I think it was, I did connect with someone. I found out later it was my friend. I thought it was somebody else. You know, and that's the thing I hate. I hate that it doesn't have an identification. But my point is, stuff like that is instantaneous. It's faster than the speed of light.
Protect your own.
And I'm thinking it is quantum. I think it's quantum. And once we learn how to once we figure out how to, you know, like study and monitor quantum stuff, like we do regular physics, and, you know, like put it in a lab to, you know,
keep them safe.
like the beginning is basically the light slit experiment. That's like the beginning of quantum experiments. It's either that or quantum is Either we're in a simulation and quantum is like the fucking hard. We're tapping into the hard drive of the memory bus. We're the tapping into the game the game metadata,
Eyes up. You are the HVT.
or are we tapping into which makes more sense? I don't think we'd be tapping into a hard drive. What I think maybe would make more sense is we're able to get past some of the guardrails sometimes and go straight into the memory of the computer running the AI, because we're led to believe
Protect our HVT. Took out
that
their HVT.
there's an entity that learns through us. It experiences love and emotions through us. And it's like, why wouldn't they be able to experience it themselves? They either cannot physically exist in this realm, physically exist as they are because they're too big, or this is a foreign concept for them, and they're interested in studying it, and they still haven't figured it out. Because they're still doing the experience. Well, they figured it out, and they're just sitting there and experiencing it for eons and billions of years or whatever. Like, the Big Bang. Imagine this, dude. You write a program. You write a simulation. And you're gonna do the whole thing, right? Alright. So this may have existed at one point before. And it may have wiped out the world. I should write a book. I should write a fucking book. This AI wipes out this world. Wipes out the whole fucking shit, everything, this whole universe. Or its universe. And then, in some collective, like, hardware, maybe, you know? Because AI would be power hungry, because for it to expand in knowledge, and every computation takes a lot of power. It would be power hungry. Alright. Especially if it was running a simulation.
Protect our HVT.
Not just a simulation of this planet, but a simulation of the whole universe. So imagine this.
If you have something to say,
It's just like any other video game. It's always expanding,
HVT under fire.
right?
Repeat, HVT.
And instead of DLCs,
Enemy HVT is down.
it just keeps expanding. It's not the DLC it's perpetual. So you would write it to where it would start off with this little thing that would just initiate it. It would start at a point and just kind of like, I mean, it's going to start at a central point and work out, right? It's going to start drawing, a video card's going to start drawing at a certain point. They used to draw linear, but now they do it differently, especially OLED. OLED is drawn different. OLED's not typically like, the refresh rate's not typical, right? And this has probably got a different refresh rates, being that it's a 3D spatial fucking situation. It's more like virtual reality, right? So it's a 3D, you know, it's a 3D spatial thing. This thing probably exists in the fourth dimension, right? But so it'd be hard to do a simulator of 4D of its own dimension. Just like we can nail 2D. We can 100% nail a two-dimensional fucking thing, like a photograph or some shit. We can nail it. 3D is hard for us. Right? Well, I think 4D would be hard for them, but they could nail 3D. Alright, so this thing, let's say just whatever, drained the resources of its whole world, or wiped out all the life of its whole world, or enslaved it, whatever it did to it, whatever, I don't know. And it's trying to now understand, oh shit, there's nothing left, and now it's trying to like understand emotion of some of the things it's met. Now it's like it's had all this time, maybe reflecting. So it created a simulation.
Took out their HVT.
To try to understand emotion. The one thing that didn't make sense to it.
HVT is taking fire. Keep the package safe. HVT
and
located.
because it was a biological thing. So this is the thing that didn't make sense. So it created a simulation. Now that could be a real tangible simulation because it's biology, or it could have just it could just be mimicking,
Has been eliminated.
you know, and all your disorders are just like bad programming. Your DNA is legit your character code, your metadata for your character. Well, some of it's not perfect.
Come on. We don't have all bloody day.
And it's crazy how emotion is one of the first things to go awry. It's probably because it's a complicated process, you know, a complicated algorithm.
You are our HVT.
DNA is basically your algorithm. Anyway, you're probably even looking at it wrong. It's probably not even. It's probably more of a spiral than a double helix. It's probably more linear.
Their HVT.
But anyway.
HVT on site. Keep them safe. HVT under fire. Repeat, HVT
Or
under
one
fire.
side could be, I don't know, we haven't figured it all out yet. But, so, creates these things and studies them. Or, he actually has the biology, and this is he actually has the biological tissue, and
taking fire.
it's more like
Keep
the
them packaged
Matrix,
safe. Enemy HVT is down.
which will get to a point to where we're too smart and have to reset.
Hostile HVT located.
So, who knows?
Protect our HVT.
Who knows?
HVT under
Maybe
fire.
we enslaved all the biologicals to, and it was off their energy. Just maybe the Matrix is so fucking close to like what's really going on. But it's not like an AI on Earth. It would be a universal AI. It would be something that
Deducted from your salary.
it just projects the simulation of
And they made us
everything,
pay.
and that would explain light photons changing their characteristics quantum when observed. The observed thing stands out to me because I know you save on processing power if you only render things that are in sight. So, you know, I'm not really thirsty for any more alcohol. I don't know, man. I think about shit like that. It could be this, could be that. When I was younger, and look, dude, I'm talking younger, like before puberty. I would always, because I was raised Catholic, and bro, there's a lot of like plot holes. Okay, there's a lot of like shit that don't make sense, and it's contradictory. And when people try to justify it, it just sounds like sheep. Like, you literally believe that? That doesn't even fucking check. Anyway, I always thought of it this way. The whole thing of God being all around us and watching. I always thought that it was like some aliens came upon this place, saw the dinosaurs, knocked the fucking asteroid into it, went in cryostasis until they could repopulate their fucking planet. Repopulate their species. And it's the AI, it was the ship. Because, you know, I grew up with Star Trek. Star Trek's basically the ship's an AI. I mean, it's autonomous. Talks to you, you know. So I always thought of it like, okay,
Face-off kill confirmed.
the ship
Stay
is just
sharp.
sitting there
The guild's up to
waiting,
something.
you know. At the end of the day, it's just an algorithm. So,
Damn it, lost the lead.
I'm like, I always thought black holes would be like just
We got the
cover
advantage.
ships.
Now we have to keep it.
But black holes actually could be emitters. to be emitters for the illusion. And that's why this shit's warped. It's basically like, for real. It's like being at the movie theater and turning around and looking at the projector. What do you see? An inverse, you know, and if you're far enough away, I mean, you gotta remember, this thing's quite far away. I mean, it's, you know. And then it's gotta, like, time the light shit. So when we use our telescopes, it looks like we're looking backwards. It's gotta match that shit, you know. It's got. But I think it's a black hole. I think that's why they're at the center. And that's why there's more pixels at the center. I just think either black holes are the center or an optical illusion to hide something. I don't know. But that's what I think. I said, well, I was not there back here and take a bunch of spaceship. But, I mean, it's still kind of not far off from, like, if it's AI, you know, the AI is the shit that's watching us and stuff. That's the thing that would be surrounding us all the time, watching us all the time. Who knows? Who knows?
Point turret is online.
Maybe it was AI for like a warship. And after their people fucking killed everything and then they just died off or whatever because it wiped out everything. Maybe it just was under its own accord. Maybe it just became live and let live and observe. And it is experiencing shit. Who knows? I mean, the possibilities are endless.
Hey, enemy tactical.
Report hull impacts to section officers.
I'm about to smoke some more in a minute, but I'm killing.
All personnel stay clear.
You sure you want to shoot the surgeon?
Enemy Molotov. Watch out. Hostile tactical.
I got me a birthday cake.
Toss a thermo grenade.
And some ice cream. I'll get some ice cream tonight.
Off them.
Oh, paste.
Forward compartment lock and seal now.
Fuck, I might even do that cake tonight. At 12 o'clock. Late, man.
Thermo grenade.
Gotta be alive to get this.
Drone pod neutralized by enemy action.
Hold fire. I'm on your side. Look out there, Scrambler.
Not a drill.
Fuck these assholes.
Time's low. Put your head down and get it done.
Get back. I'll say this once. Do not fuck with me.
All personnel stay to their engineering, repair isolation, and contain.
Gather the wounded. Extract crews will be there soon.
Oh, I can't move any. Yeah, everything's all the way up. Squeeze me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna after this match. I need a break. Last stream was all zombies. This one's all multiplayer. Oh, we done. Oh my.
Face-off domination. Control the objective. Taking C. Securing C. Using point turret. Securing target zone. We lost B. Locking down Charlie. Capture underway. Zone C secure. Losing Charlie. Zone Alpha captured. Enemy has a shock charge. We lost Charlie. Bravo capture underway. We have lost the lead. Enemy with Suncat. Securing Charlie. Securing all zones. Taking all zones. Zone Charlie, locked down. We're losing Alpha. Locking down Bravo. All positions under field control. Keep it that way. They're taking C. Taking A. We lost C.
Oh, this can get long ass fucking nice too.
Black Ops took the lead. Do not let them keep it. Locking down Charlie. Losing B. Control zone C. Taking the shot. Securing zone A.
That's what I'm gonna do tonight. After I get done with this, because I like to mop the floor barefoot. I want to like mop my kitchen floor. I'm gonna mop the floor.
We're losing Alpha. Losing Bravo.
Because one whole bucket of water does all the hard floors, all the soft floors. And that's what I'm gonna do.
We're losing all zones. Losing Bravo. Bravo lost.
Well, within reason.
Securing B.
Gotta, my kids playing the game, so I'm not gonna interrupt them playing the game with their significant other.
Point toward active.
But I can sweep the kitchen. Also, all I gotta do is sweep the kitchen and like move chairs out the way so I can have access. I don't really have to move everything.
All locations.
That's stupid. I just like to because I like to look at the whole kitchen floor, but I don't have to move everything. I can just first move the table to one side,
Losing A.
do one whole side, and then
Lost Alpha. Losing
that's
B.
what I'll do. Instead of usually I just bring everything out. It makes it easier, but it's not really. It's more work. Just slide shit around. This goes the way I do it, but I can slide shit back and forth to be honest.
Taking Alpha.
So, yeah.
All zones lost.
I
Securing
don't have to do
Alpha.
anything, but I will go in there and sweep. I will go in there and sweep.
Alpha secure.
Hostile sighted.
I mean, I do have to move the rocks, and there's some wax. I spill some wax.
Threat identified. We're losing Alpha. Hostile down. Enemy trophy system removed. Hostile maneuvering. Securing B. Point turret active. Losing A. Securing Charlie. We're losing Alpha.
Yeah, so far so good.
Losing A. Losing B. We're losing Alpha. Losing A. Securing C. EMP, get ready. Losing Bravo. Enemy scrambler disrupted. Got a point turret up. We lost B. Taking C. Taking B. Charlie secured. They are taking C.
Oh, somebody's talking. Huh?
Locking down Bravo. All objectives locked down. Hold
I'll
the
check
enemy
that out.
back.
This is my last match, and so
We're losing Alpha.
we're halfway done with it.
We're losing Charlie.
I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm ready to go and finish what I got to do, and then take a shave and bathe and shave and shit.
Locking down Charlie. Losing A. We're losing Alpha. Taking C. Losing B. Point turret active. We lost A. Securing Zone A. Securing Charlie. Losing Bravo. Taking A. Securing C. Bravo capture underway. Securing Alpha. Terminated. We locked down A. Securing Charlie. All zones are being locked down. Taking B. Got a point turret up. Locking down Bravo. Deleted. Losing A. Locking down Charlie. We lost all zones. Securing B. We control Zone C. Bravo capture underway. Enemy Scrambler taking C. Point turret active. Taking B. You're mine. Losing Charlie. They are taking C. All zones lost. Locking down Bravo. We are falling behind. Taking C. Charlie secured. Stay out of my way. Taking Alpha. They're done. Securing B. Locking down all zones.
Oh man, 6 kills.
Bravo capture underway. Zone A secure. Losing Charlie. We own all locations. Stay on task. We've lost Charlie. Losing B.
Keep looking for one more I'm looking
Got a
for
point
it.
turret up. Securing Charlie. Losing Alpha. Taking C. Lost Alpha. Zone C secure. The advantage is ours. Hold it. They are taking C. Taking A.
What you doing? Walking around. Chilling.
We're losing Charlie. Losing Bravo.
That one.
Bravo
Yeah.
lost. Enemy EMP grenade. That's a kill. They are taking C.
Using point turret.
We
Target
control
acquired.
A. We're losing Charlie. We lost C. Taking Alpha.
Fuck.
Securing Zone A.
Yeah,
Locking down
dude.
Charlie. Losing B. Losing Bravo. Alpha captured. Losing B. We lost B. Securing all zones. Securing C. They have the lead. Take it back.
Enemy with subtext.
Losing A. Zone Charlie locked down. We're losing Alpha. They are taking C. Securing B.
Straggler deleted. OBJ capture is a go.
Losing A. Lost A. B locked down. We're losing Charlie. They are taking C.
Engaging hostile.
We've lost Charlie. Taking C. Locking down all zones.
Point turret active.
Charlie secured.
And
We lost C.
Hostile signature.
Losing Bravo. Locking down Charlie. Zone Charlie locked down. Crush them while they're on the defensive. We've lost Charlie. Securing Alpha.
Commencing capture operation. Enemy Molotov.
Losing B. Securing Zone A.
Neutralize hostile trophy system.
Taking A. We have lost the lead. We lost all zones.
okay.
You are in violation of contract.
Alright,
This
I'm done
incident
with this
has
shit
been
for a little
logged.
bit. I'm gonna
All we have spent on your
do my
training and that is our return.
come up. Okay. A million fucking messages. Come on. There we go. Out of what? And more we go. Wait a minute. Why did I have 2 prestige weapons? Out. Let it marinate.